Okay, so now we'll move on to 2018 new television.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it.
Yeah, well, I saw it on a rerun.
It's a rerun.
That's what she said. Giggity, giggity.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Winter is coming.
Oh my God! They've killed Kenny.
You wanna hug it out? Bing, pots, dairy, legendary.
All right, so I will start with the honorable mentions again. Number one is Single Parents, with the guy from SNL, Kieran, something, and then it's got
The guy who's married to
I don't know who he's married to.
Robin.
Possibly. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
are they
I
married?
think it's. Yeah. Why can't I think of his name?
Kieran something, I think, something like that. And then the guy from Everyone Loves Raymond, the brother, Robert.
Robert.
Yeah. Brad
Garrett.
Yeah. It's pretty funny actually. And then my other one was L.A. to Vegas with
The dude from the X-Files, right?
yeah. No. The guy from
yeah.
he was in American Horror Story.
Oh no. Okay. I'm thinking of the other.
He was in the campaign though. Is the campaign
Taron
manager?
Killam. Yeah.
Taron. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah. He's married to what's her name? Robin.
From
Maria Hill.
Yeah. Maria Hill.
You know who I'm talking about.
But LA to Vegas got canceled, so that's why I
Oh,
wanted
that's
to mention.
because that was the pilot one.
Yeah,
right?
that one was good. Number 10, though, The Orville. It was very badly...
Dylan McDermott.
Dylan McDermott, that's who it is.
Yeah.
It was very badly advertised. Like, it was advertised as Family Guy, but Star Trek.
Star Trek.
But it's
like better than Star Trek.
Yeah, it's very good. It does have some humor, but not like where you... It made it seem like it was going to be like Family Guy. But I think it's better that it isn't.
And side note, Dylan McDermott was in a movie that I watched right before the end of the year called Survivor, which is why I was like, oh,
I know who you're talking about. Number 9, Barry. The one where... I'm blanking on everybody's name tonight.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader's and Henry Winkler. But Bill Hader's Marine turned contract killer that wants to be an actor. 8 was The Gifted. I forgot how much I miss X-Men storylines.
Yeah, I mean, because there's so much there that you can do.
You could do, yeah. And it reminded me of like the 90s, sort of, a little bit. Just like some of it. Number 7 is Black Lightning. That had a great first season.
Yeah.
And second season's been holding up so far, too. Cobra Kai, that was number 6. YouTube. That came out of nowhere. I didn't think that was going to be good.
Yeah. That's one where it's like, ooh, they're redoing the Karate
Yeah.
Kid. Like, who wants that?
Number 5 was Krypton. This one also surprised. I mean, as it was getting closer, though, it sounded better and better.
Right.
Like, where at first it was like,
I don't care about his great
yeah.
grandfather.
But it's turned out to be very good, and I can't wait for season 2. 4, Manifest. I'm a huge Lost fan.
I was gonna say, yeah, that screamed a lot of Lost.
Yeah, it's got that same feeling. 3 is Titans. Had a great first season. Number 2 is Happy. That one's hysterical.
Which got its season, or is getting its season 2.
Yes. And then number 1 is A Million Little Things. Came out of nowhere. It's super depressing, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's got like
I think I watched one episode.
James
Roday from Psych.
He's the best character in the whole show. Yeah. And then I like
That's good to hear.
Yeah, the black guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin. He works with him.
Okay, I know.
He's pretty good in it.
And the guy from Office Space, right? Well, he was the first.
He's
episode.
still he's in a lot.
Right, okay.
Not every episode, but at
Most
least most of them.
Okay.
If not, or just like even like a small scene he's in.
A couple. Okay.
Yeah. No, but he dies in the very first
I was
episode,
just-
so
yeah,
it's not a
that's-
spoiler alert.
No,
he
I
literally,
think they even said
he opens on him dying, so
Oh,
it's like not but it's. I mean, it does get depressing, but it has its very good moments.
Like a better feel-good story type.
Yeah.
All right. For my honorable mentions, my honorable mention is that I had to have seen more TV shows, but I've checked every site and possible app I've had and couldn't find any more. But let me see, where's my honorable? Okay, that's in the next one. But my number 3, Black Lightning. Yes,
Yeah.
and yes, that's number 3.
That's number 3.
I have a top 3 list. 3 was Black Lightning.
And we got to meet him.
Yes,
Which
that
makes
was
it even
even
better.
cooler. You guys got to meet him. Got to sit like 10 feet from him. With still very cool.
Superman.
My number 2, Stranger Things. I think it was the second season, but I watched
1 and 2.
1 and 2 at the same time. And then my number 1, Titans. I'm still, I think, 1 or 2 behind, but
Yeah, you're almost done.
Yeah, it's pretty much next. So, but that's been my favorite new TV show. Like I said, there has to have been more, but I just can't think of any. Like, even looking at your list, I'm like, yeah, I remember, like, maybe watching 1 or 2 of them, but not
the full.
like a full
Yeah.
season or anything. Plus, it's harder without cable or like TV even.
Yeah.
But that's why there's apps and streaming and stuff. But
All right. So now, shows we binged, or just started late.
right, or like catching up.
Yeah, catching up. And my honorable mentions: Superman the animated series, which I didn't watch as a kid, so that was kind of cool watching now. It's
Nice
still
to be able to see it.
yeah, and it still holds up. I mean, Batman was better,
Yeah.
but this is like right there next to it. Yeah,
It's like the second one.
yeah. And then Get Shorty would be higher on the list, but I'm only like 5 episodes in. With Chris O'Dowd and Ray Romano.
Okay, yeah.
It's hysterical. It's really good. Number 10 was Party Down. I think that's on Hulu. But that's only 2 seasons and it was short.
Right.
But it's got like the craziest cast. And, like, I don't know how it got canceled. Like, it's like Jane Lynch, Adam Scott.
Oh, so like all the powerhouses.
Yeah,
Really?
it's ridiculously stacked. And then like they all of, like the like cameos and stuff are like super famous people. Just like, how do you cancel this show?
Because they blew the budget.
Yeah.
I'm just paying the actors.
Well, no, it was like before any of them really. I mean, they were somewhat famous, but it was
but
before
not like
they.
any big.
Yeah.
Really big.
Then number 9 was Punisher, because that came out 2017, so I had to sit through that. Yeah, binge that one. That one was really good. 8 is The Detour that was on TBS. It's got Christina from The Other Guys. She's like the mom, and then the dad. You recognize the dad, but it's hysterical. It's like it's super dirty for being on TBS. I don't know how they get away with
The
it.
Detour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
7 was the Batman, the animated series. This, I mean, was just like a rewatch, but
Yeah.
still holds up. Let's see. Did you find it?
This
Jason
guy?
Jones.
Jason
yeah.
Jones.
He was in like one
Who
of the
was
Hot
that?
Tub Time Machines, and he's in a bunch of comedies. Yeah, a lot of TV shows.
He was in Goon.
What, the first one? Oh no,
the second one.
one. Yeah,
The Night Before, he was also in.
yeah.
He was in Pitch Perfect 2, I guess. Oh yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Her name is Christina.
Christina, 2010, the other guys.
Yep. I knew you'd get that one.
Yeah, I knew exactly.
Where was I? Oh, number 6, documentary Now with Bill Hader and Fred Armisen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really did that.
It's on Netflix. I think it's getting a season 3, but there's like just 2 episodes you really need to watch, like, because they're great. 5 was The Last Man on Earth, which I caught up and then it got the axe. I caught up in the middle of this last season, so I got to watch the last couple episodes live.
Oh,
And then it got canceled.
that always happens.
And it left
too.
it on a cliffhanger, too. It's like, are you kidding me?
Is he really the last man on Earth? No, they answer that in the first.
Yeah,
episode.
no. Let's see.
4.
4, Agent Carter, which I didn't watch when it came out, but was really. I mean, I don't know why
That's
I didn't.
one
I
that
liked Agents
everyone's
of
talked
Shield.
about. Like
Bring it back.
everyone liked that show. There was really nothing wrong with it.
There wasn't. It's really good. Number 3, Prison Break. Caught up on. Dominic Purcell and Wentworth Miller are
Yeah.
great. 2 was the Goldbergs, which you need to watch because it's just
Yeah.
80s nostalgia every episode.
That's right up my alley.
Yeah. And then number 1 was Community. I think my hatred for Joe McHale just kept me away from it too long.
Yeah, but the rest of the cast would.
I know, and
should, like-
he's. I mean, I don't hate him anymore, but he might be my least.
He's always like typecast too.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like the bottom of the character list for me. Just Abed and Troy.
Troy and Abed.
Troy and
Troy and
Abed
Abed in the morning.
nights. But that's my 10 for old shows.
For old shows, all right. I'm also going to start with my honorable mentions again. I also rewatched the animated series. I had watched it previously, all the way through, and then I rewatched it again. I think like right before you or right after you did.
I think right at. I know Batman you finished after me. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
And then I also watched I didn't finish it, but I started going through it again. Superman, the animated series.
Okay.
So kind of followed you on that one. Excuse me. And then on DC Universe, I started, and I'm like in the middle of Batman Beyond again.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah, I need to
basically
watch that.
rewatching all the animated. Also, my honorable mentions, which I have a list here. It's more so when I've gotten home, it's been on TV, and I've just like sat and watched most of them, but not like 1 through 10, like 13, 14, 19 type of watch through. But these are the honorable mentions. Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries, Father Brown, 13 Reasons Why, IT Crowd, Ripper Street, The Good Cop, Haunting of Hill House, Penny Dreadful, The Magicians, Death in Paradise, The Good Witch, and Fuller House. And that's mostly because when I come home,
It's already on.
it's on the TV.
The It Crowd.
Yeah, my dad loves it.
I'm disabled. Have you seen that one? That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, that's.
Have you tried turning it on and turning it off again?
Thank you. All right, and then my number 10, Westworld. That's another one I want to get back into. Right when they come out. So isn't it like
did you
later
watch season 2 already?
Not 2, 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
this
so
is like
this was.
one.
I was gonna say
A lot-
because this
a
could
lot
be
of
on
my-
your next.
A lot of my list is like old.
old. Yeah.
So yeah, that's 1. So I need to catch
So
up
you
with
need
2.
to get to
and then,
2. Yeah.
And then number 9, Red versus Blue. That's also on Netflix.
That Halo one.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I watch 90% of their other content, and then that they just keep doing like once a year. Then number 8, Superfan Builds. It was on Netflix. It's basically like, what was the one show? It's kind of like MythBusters, but they build something for a fan instead of like busting a myth. Where it's like,
Okay.
hey, this fan likes. The one that's coming to me is, it's like a dad and his kid love the Voltron series.
Okay.
It's like his dad liked the old one and the kid likes the new one on Netflix. So they built, and they like to go bike riding. So they built them bicycles in the form of their Voltron form. So it's like a bike, just like a regular bicycle, but like souped up with plastic
Yeah.
that looks like the animal.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
pretty cool. And
Is it
there's
on
like
Netflix.
it's on Netflix, yeah. There's a lot. There's a like one kid likes Angry Birds, so they took apart an old pinball machine and completely redid it
Did
to
it
all
to
Angry
all-
Birds.
Oh, that's awesome.
It looks so cool. I would have picked something different, but for
Yeah.
what they did, it looked pretty cool. Sweet. And then my number 7, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
See, I need to start this
Yeah,
one.
that you do. And then later I'll get into like Rebels and all the other ones
Yeah.
that are there.
But Clone Wars I need to watch.
And then my number 6 kind of falls into that other list, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Yeah,
I think I missed like an episode here or there, but overall, very good.
Yeah.
And then my number 5, the Marvel Netflix shows. I caught up on most of them to just watch through them all to catch up, and then now they're gone.
Now they're gone, yeah.
My number 4, Jack Ryan, the Amazon series.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I started and got as far as I could until they took it off Netflix.
Oh, yeah. How far did you get?
Like 4.
Oh.
Season 4, so not even like half.
Yeah, they're not even... They
I've
get
got
crazy.
I've got a long way to go, but...
They lose their minds.
I thoroughly enjoyed everything so far.
They're like human beings in the first 4 seasons. So they slowly start to become monsters.
Which I cannot wait for. My number 2, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers / the Alien Rangers, which bridges the
two.
The 2, and then Zeo.
Which one's that?
The second one, where
I think
everyone changes colors, and they have like the stars and like
the star
star
yeah,
logo.
yeah.
And Billy's just kind of chilling. He's still there, but he's just he's just there like telling them what to do. Which I definitely never saw the Alien one. Don't remember any of that. Even like the beginning of this one, I'm like, can't say I remember all that. And then my number 1, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I still like I watched most of it, and then I caught up again like right before the new year, and I still got to catch up even more. But I've watched enough
Pimento.
of it. Yeah, I just got to Pimento. Yeah.
Did you get to the?
Like 1 or 2 after that, I think.
I'm trying to think. No, there's one where he disappears for a little while, and then when he comes back again,
disappeared yet.
When he comes back again,
he
is the best cold open
one...
of all time. I think I might have shown it to you beforehand.
Probably.
Yeah. Charles doesn't have a kid yet, does he?
No.
Okay, yeah. When Charles gets a kid, wait for Pimento to come back.
They haven't even really said that he's dating anybody. They haven't really gone into
it. Might be the next season or the back half of the one you're on. Yeah, because it comes out of nowhere, too. But that's your 10?
That is my 10
okay.
plus, yeah. Of the shows that I...
So we got...
the binged shows.
We got one more TV ranking, and that shows that are currently on TV that we are still like keeping
continue
up with.
to watch with, yeah. Or I kind of included like revisiting or oh wait, no. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think I put something on there and then took it off because it didn't make sense.
So my honorable mentions were Silicon Valley was good without TJ Miller still. New Girl had a great final season, and Bob's Burgers just there was a lot of good TV. It couldn't make the cut. But number 10 was American Vandal. Came back strong with the second season. I think everything I watch gets canceled. But it had a great second season.
You just can't watch anything.
I know. Archer had another good dream sequence on a desert island. Let's see. Westworld Season 2 was great. You do need to watch that. Yes. Number 7 was Love. Had a great final season again. Just got canceled after 3. But they actually knew they were getting canceled, so it ended well.
So they prepared for it.
Yeah. Number 6 is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Had a great almost final season, I guess,
and then they brought it
in 2018. Yeah. 5, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Also had like a great
final season. Yeah.
And now there's 2 more.
Yeah. Yeah, but they did end very well with the Graviton.
Graviton, yeah.
Because Gravitron
is the ride.
Yeah, and it's a Transformer, isn't it?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. Graviton battle was great. Then 4 is the CW shows, but like I put Legends is number 1 this past season, and this one that's on right now is great. Supergirl jumped over Flash because this season's been like really good, much better. Yeah. Then Flash and then Arrow. But I mean, they're all 4 great. 3, The Good Place.
Which seems like we started talking about it when it came out, and now there's like 3 or 4 seasons
Of The Good Place? Yeah.
That came out
3.
Yeah, that came out strong and keeps going.
Yeah. Matt Sure just
Yeah.
crushes it. Number 2, Gotham gets crazier and crazier. I can't wait for the
For
final
the last one, yeah.
And then number 1 was Always Sunny. This past season is the craziest of them yet.
Yeah. All right, for my list, I'm gonna leave my honorable mentions for last. My number 3, again, number
Again.
3, Agents of Shield. Number 2, Gotham, and so basically the superhero shows. But and
Yeah,
my
see,
number
you
1,
coulda
the
made it-
CW shows.
You could have made it a little longer.
I could have BS'd. Name, one line, double space. Date, double space. I could have done that. But,
Yeah.
So yeah, number 1 was the CW shows. I did put Psych up there because I just keep rewatching it. But that doesn't count as like a
Continued.
continue to watch
'cause
because
it's over.
technically over. Yeah. But my honorable mention is, much like my new 2018 shows, I haven't watched or continued to watch as much TV this past year. It seems like, which is like one of those good bad things.
Yeah.
It's like bad because then it's like, oh well, now I got nothing to talk about, or I haven't.
Gotta catch up.
Yeah, I'm like Bird Box, behind on that already. Half the world already knows what the hell's going on.
Is that movie?
The Netflix one with
Oh.
Sandra Bullock and
It's a movie, though, right? It's
Yeah.
not a show. Oh, if it was a show,
Okay,
that'd be
well,
real bad.
Okay, Black Mirror then.
Okay, yeah, I'm behind on that,
I think
too.
so. And like Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So along that vein, it's a good and bad thing. But I'm trying to the resolution when we get to it is more TV or catch up and
Yeah, mine was...
continue on.
I think I watched so much because I was trying not to... Because otherwise, I'd just sit there and watch The Office and Parks and Rec over
Exactly.
and
It
over.
would just be
so, like,
literally the same
yeah.
ones.
So that's why I think I have so many new ones, because I was like, we'll watch one, then run out, watch the next one.
Okay, yeah, what's next?
Instead of like, watch one, oh, well, let me watch 4 episodes of Parks and Rec now, which I still watched a lot of Parks and Rec and The Office this year.
You still
but
pepper.
peppered
I
it
watched
in.
the other night.
Yeah, I pepper it in every once in a while. You just need a good laugh sometimes. You need to know you're going to have a good laugh. All right, so our next top 10 is going to be comic books / books. All right, so my honorable mentions, the one actual book I read, or one of the 2 actual books, Gone Girl.
Oh, okay.
It was really good. I want to read more books like that this year.
Yeah, I'll get to it when I go ahead.
Batman / The Flash in the Button was really good. Saga the Swamp Thing Volume 1, and then Cacophony and Widening Gyre, the Kevin Smith Batman stories. Honestly, I didn't read one bad thing though the whole year.
Yeah, like everything you read was you enjoyed
Was good,
it,
yeah. But so my top 10, Craven's Last Hunt was an awesome.
Which I also have to ask
one
you,
of my favorite Spider-Man.
What's our login for it? Because I can't log in anymore.
No? Oh, then we might have to reset the password because I don't remember.
Okay, we'll talk.
We'll
about
have to
that
do
later.
that, yeah. Number 9 is A Dark
I was
Knight.
gonna say, do I have? I think I have
A
some
true
of these.
Batman story. Yeah, you do actually have some of my top ones. That was like Paul Dini wrote a story about when he
What
got
happened
mugged.
to him, yeah.
In like a comic book style, and it was really good. Number 8, Batman, Court of Owls and City of Owls, so volume 1 and 2, was a very good story. I kind of knew where it was going just because I'd read about it before,
Right,
but
and
the story is much better. Number 7, I'm gonna move this one up, but yeah, I'm gonna move it up. So my number 7's Venom: Lethal Protector. Which did have a lot when watching Venom was awesome.
you could totally make the connections. Yeah, absolutely.
Number 5, Booster Gold, Blue and
Oh.
Gold.
Woofing it way up.
Yeah, moving it. Yeah, way up.
Oh,
Not all the way up. But,
no, you can't because
no.
you can't move it all the way up.
But one more after this. Number 5
5, yeah.
is The Flash Rebirth, volumes 1 through 4. And then number 4 is going to be
I also have most of those here.
Ready Player One. Was a really good book. And like after seeing the movie, kind of knowing where it was going to go, but like
seeing how they changed it.
Yeah, how they changed it was good. Number 3, Secret Wars. Didn't really know what to expect going into that one. So
that was one where you kind of had heard like
even if you read
things.
like the back, like where it's like, oh, the worlds are colliding. Oh, okay.
Okay, what does that mean?
Do I need to read something before this, or? But no, you don't.
That's how I felt with Rebirth. It's like, oh, read Justice League, the previous one. I'm like, where am I gonna find it?
Yeah. My number 2 was, like my number 1 and 2 could switch only because I've read the number 1 before.
I feel like you've talked about. I knew that would be your number 1.
Yeah, but number 2, Green Lantern, Blackest Night, was probably one of the better DC stories we read this year. Just because it has like everybody and like and I don't know. I love the Green Lantern stories. They're fun to read. It's different than
they really are good stories, and it's like besides the Ryan Reynolds one that everyone hates.
Death of Hawkman would have been another honorable mention, just because that's another space one.
Yeah.
Like when all the space stuff is interesting.
Yeah, when they include those kind of stories, it's.
And then number 1 I had to put. But like I've read it a few times, but Watchmen.
I still know that's definitely up there.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise it would be Green Lantern. And then let's see, Swamp Thing would take over 10. Everything else moves up then.
Everything goes up. Okay, my honorable mentions, the Widening Gyre / Cacophony, so the Kevin Smith Batman stories, Flash Rebirth, which I'm almost 3/4 of the way through. Secret Wars, the Black Panther run where they introduced Killmonger.
Where they're fighting?
I think that's the one we read.
We read. It was a shorter one, right?
It was a short one, but it was still that story. Then Death of Superman, the first part, since we've only read the first part. Battle for the Cowl, or Batman Battle for the Cowl.
That was a good one.
And then my ongoing is the Kevin Smith Green Arrow, which I've had for a very long time that I've still not gotten through. But my number 10, Booster Gold, Blue and Gold.
That was a great story with Ted Cord and
with both of them. Number 9, the Lethal Protector, so Venom. Number 8, Superman Red Sun. That's just one of those where if they do like an Elseworld movie that could be very good. Number 7, Killing Joke, the book. Number 6, Kraven's Last Hunt. Number 5, The Dark Knight, the Paul Dini true story. I thought that was a great way to tell that story.
Yeah.
And still tell a great Batman story at the same time.
Yeah.
My number 4, Green Lantern, Blackest Night. Number 3, Watchmen, which I did in reverse order. I watched the movie and then
read it. Yeah. But
But I still
you
really enjoyed it.
I feel like spoiler alert if it's 20 years old,
for
but
a 20 or 30-year-old.
Yeah. Like I feel like you didn't even know when they were making that starfish or whatever, like the alien or whatever.
Right,
it was like that's what threw me the most. Like, why am I reading about this
What
part?
is
And then
going
all
on?
of a sudden, like, oh, that's why.
That's exactly why. My number 2 was Hush.
See, I would have put. I didn't read that this. I might have read it this year, but I didn't put it on my list of new.
Of new ones.
Yeah, that is one of my favorites of all time, though.
Yeah. And then my number 1 book this year was Ready Player One. So that's kind of a theme going, but it was.
It was.
I really enjoyed that book and the movie.
Okay, next up, video games. I wonder if do you have the Lego Batman Green Arrow? Still,
Oh,
probably not.
not at the ready. So we're just gonna go with this. I do have the file on the computer,
Computer
but
somewhere.
it's
Yeah.
not queued up.
Okay, so I try to do games that I like first started playing in 2018.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
I did the same thing.
Okay.
More or less.
Yeah. My honorable mention is Spider-Man, only because I played like 10 minutes of it so far.
So fun.
I died like 3 times. My cousin had it on the insane or whatever, the hardest difficulty.
Oh, okay.
So
I
maybe I should turn this on. Yeah, put it on rookie. Yeah, I don't want to, and I still died on rookie.
Yeah, maybe I would like to.
Yeah, I don't know any of the controls. I keep getting murdered. But number 10 is PUBG. It was okay. I'm not even like it. Just made my only because I played it.
I
this
get
year.
why people like it.
Yeah,
but
I do.
my whole thing was like, you've got tons of people paying for it or whatever, and it still looks like garbage.
Yeah,
like not garbage, but very much not finished and all.
Number 9 was for the Switch Arms. Is super fun. 8 is the Batman Telltale games, which I still haven't. I almost beat the first one, not the second one.
Oh, I see. I think I still have it on my computer.
Then 7 was Assassin's Creed Origins. Was super fun. Good storyline. 6, Rise of the Tomb Raider was awesome.
Yeah,
Another great story. Which I gotta play the new one now.
Yeah.
Number 5 was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Is ridiculous.
The last like week or so, every day I'm like, should I just go buy a Switch?
Just go buy a
Every day
Switch.
I'm like, should I just do it? Maybe next week I will have one. Who knows?
Number 4 is Battlefront 2, Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like first-person shooters anymore, but I do like this one.
That
Although,
one.
like, I can only play a little bit because then I get frustrated.
Yeah.
3, Injustice 2, had a great storyline, and it's fun.
Yeah.
And then 2 is Lego Batman 3, which I still need to beat. But that's a fun
The
game.
Lego games are like
It's
I
just
started.
massive.
It's so much involved.
And then my number 1 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Crushed it. Beat
Yeah,
all
I
expectations
was
on
say, I
that.
had a feeling that would be definitely up there. For my honorable mentions, I'm going to do honorable mentions / ones I'm looking forward to play in this coming year, even though that's kind of for next week, but whatever. So I'll just run quickly through it. Smash Bros, the new God of War, Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey.
And honestly,
And Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a couple years old now, and Tomb Raider.
all of them.
All of them. From
Well, you
from the PlayStation, I do
You have one.
I do have one, so I just need to start it. But my number 10 was Injustice: Gods Among Us. So that was the first Injustice game. Yep. Number 9, Mario Kart for the Switch. Played.
I do
Literally
love
like
that game.
the 2 hours before New Year's. I played that.
Oh, that's when you played
what
it?
we were doing.
See, I think I played it last year, and that's why I didn't make the list. Yeah.
Number 8, Lego Marvel Superheroes. So like I said, sometimes, man, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what could I possibly do to move on? I'm just sitting there like, no, not this, not this. It's a kid's game, but it's very involved.
Get lost.
Yeah. Number 7, Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor.
Was this the
This
first
is the
one?
first one, yeah.
That's the only one I played. I liked it. It was.
It's
I thought
good,
it was gonna be better though. For some reason
Right.
in my head, I thought it was gonna be different.
which is why I'm kind of probably hesitant to play the second one, because it's
Yeah.
like, it was so hyped up, and then they're like, oh, hey, pay to win. And you're like, no, I don't want that. Number 6, Rocket League.
fantastic.
Yeah, that's just a fun, like, we got like 10 minutes to kill. It's like, okay, I'll play. Number 5, Injustice 2. Number 4, GTA 5. Even though that one I think I beat the year before, but it's replayability, online. There's always something new to do. Then my top 3. Number 3, Fortnite. It's just fun to squad up with people and play. Number 2, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man made it only to 2.
Yeah. It did because, yeah,
Yeah.
just because I played this one so much more.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like, And I haven't played the DLC, but it seems like it's not like it's DLC, so it's not like another 15-hour game like added to the gameplay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 2 is Spider-Man, and number 1 is Destiny 2 / specifically the Forsaken expansion.
Okay.
So that they added another raid, a whole new other like couple planets and stuff. So just so much more to do.
Yeah.
And I found people to play with too, so it's like easier to do
Than by yourself.
than just trying to random with people and then they're awful or they leave, so it's garbage.
All right. So now last rankings we're gonna do is our past episodes this year.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Yeah,
You're a wizard, Harry.
gotta use them.
Gotta figure out which ones.
Yeah.
All right. So my honorable mentions are Batman and Robin, just because that was a fun movie to talk about.
Yeah.
It's such a goofy movie. But not the good movie. Goofy movie.
We both went there immediately.
And then Walk the Hard Line for 2 reasons. Because the video is hysterical of you turning it down. But also it was fun we do need to do a parody with the movie it's parodying.
Yes.
Again.
That was a great... That was a very good episode.
Yes.
I unfortunately... I don't want to talk about.
Then number 10 was The Rock. I think Luch.
I think that was the first
Luch.
episode we had with Luch.
Yes. Guest starred on that one, and that's just a fun movie to talk about.
Welcome to The Rock.
Caddyshack, number 9, because I think we
It's
quoted
like
the
our
whole movie.
It's like our favorite, one of my favorite movies for sure.
Yep. Number 8 was Jurassic Park vs. Jurassic World. One of our first debates, so that was fun to do.
I like that concept too. I think it works.
I don't think we ever pick a winner either. Just
No.
Number 7, The Searchers. Just because I think that was not the first time, but one of them.
The first one that
neither of us have
saw.
seen.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was such a great movie that I think we need to do more.
Besides
movies.
when we review a new movie, where we haven't seen it like that, where it's like an old
from
one.
the theaters,
right?
Yeah. Number 6, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, just because
it's Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
We could quote that whole thing too. Number 5 was Shaun of the Dead / the horror theme for October, or even the theme for Christmas, the month. If we did maybe do more themes.
I think you took my honorable mention.
Did I?
Yeah, theme months.
Theme months. Number 4 was The Sandlot with Pete.
Yep.
And just him wearing 7 different Sandlot shirts.
He came so prepared, and we totally blew the opportunity for any Instagram pictures.
Yeah,
totally
really.
Screwed that.
We'll have to get him back for
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor. I couldn't think of it. Number 3 was the Mission Impossible debate with Mike and Luch.
Yep, that was a good one.
Talk about all those.
That tested our limits of how much we can record, which I kind of put that on one of mine too. It's I'll get to it, but having all 4 of us have our points, talk about all the movies together, and
then number 2 was Spider-Man 1 and 2 with Tim. Were some of my favorites. I think some of the hardest times I laughed, when you ranked Spider-Man 2 on the Spider-Man 1 episode, and then realized...
Yeah, and I almost got away with it, too.
I almost got away with it, too.
It wasn't for you meddling kids.
Zoinks!
But,
Life finds a way.
yeah, so that was my number 2. And then number 1 was...
preemptively.
Yes. What? Oh, for this?
Preemptive.
At my number 1?
Don't know if the audio is going to hold up or not.
This episode.
Yes.
Just putting it together and ranking all the stuff was fun.
Yeah.
And going back in the past, thinking about our past episodes was fun.
And seeing because I was looking at the Google Docs all the episodes where it shows
See,
you.
I went through on the website. It was easier. Because like
Didn't think of that. Probably
I had
should've done
you had to click the, or like I couldn't get it zoomed in enough to be able to read
I
it.
have really strained. I
Yeah,
put
see,
a
I
lot
just-
more work into it.
Just
than-
went down the website and stopped in January and went up.
That was actually a much better idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. So my honorable mentions for episodes: the Batman 66 and Batman and Robin episode. I'll leave that for last, but the theme month, so October horror and December Christmas.
And then we tried to even get Thanksgiving a little
Yeah,
bit.
we did the last 2 to 3 weeks almost. Yeah, I would say. The episodes were like the first ones where we played the trailers, / did some like fancy things with the episode or like tried new stuff.
Something different.
I like that just because it's like, oh, okay, what can we do?
What works and what
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah.
What's gonna work? What do we have that'll work? Even the new camera and stuff like that, which we'll get to in probably a preview. I would
Yeah.
assume. And then the 2 episodes that I messed up the audio, which
I think
amazingly
could
it's only
I think it's. I wouldn't count the first one though. That was the problem with the new program.
that was a weird.
It wasn't like there was nothing,
I think it was a program thing,
or we just didn't catch you on camera that time.
no, there was no camera at that time for sure. That was
Yeah.
like the 8th or 9th
I
episode.
think it was, yeah.
That might have. It was probably just user error with, setting up the new program or whatever.
Yeah,
So
something.
that's whatever. But yeah, the other. I'm glad we. The bad thing is too, like, not being an audio engineer, I can't just do something and fix it. But like the audio is there
It's
for the
there.
Walk the Hard Line. Even amplified, it's like
Buried under, yeah.
it's there, but it's. If someone wants to let me know, I'll
Send it
send it to
to
you
them,
or whatever. But no, my top 10. Number 10, Caddyshack, just because.
Caddyshack.
Yeah. Number 9, Role Models. Again, just because that's one of my. I'll put it favorite movie, but it's just necessity because we watched it so much in school. So another one I quoted all the time. Number 8, Zombieland. Number 7, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Number 6, I had to include this, The Italian Job.
That was a good one.
And then number 5, the Spider-Man series, so 1 and 2 with Tim. I like those, even though the first time seeing 2, so it was a whole new world. Number 4, Mission Impossible, The Debate. Number 3, the Elseworlds crossover.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I liked it because it was like, I liked how we watched all 3 right in a row. I think that
like
was,
a movie. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. I think that was the best way to do it. And then the episode on it, we talked about it and hit everything that I thought we'd get. Number 2, The Sandlot episode with Pete. And my number 1, the Shaun of the Dead, because 1, we dressed up and it looked awesome.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's like 75% of why it's on there, because we
Should
looked
just
the
keep
part.
Every month do Shaun of the Dead once. Or every other month.
Every other month. But that was those are my favorite episodes.
All right. So some final thoughts on the year. I wrote a couple things.
I'll just say I think I have a couple things.
So Netflix really stepped it up this year, movie-wise, because there was,
Yeah,
I think 3 or 4 made my top 10 of 2018,
Yeah.
and a couple made the other list.
yeah, because when they first started, it's like, oh, a Netflix movie, like
And
it's
they were-
garbage, and
Yeah, they were. Yeah, the ones that I watched too, like there was ones that didn't make, like Extinction with Michael Pena and can't remember the chick's name, but like that one was great. Ballad of Buster Scruggs. And then there's a few that I haven't watched yet that look really good.
I was like, yeah, there's a couple that
Yeah, but yeah, they've been doing really
they've really
well.
been doing hitting very well.
And then I put need to buy more Blu-rays and DVDs for special features.
And then I piggybacked off that with I need to watch the special features
Yes,
of the movies I currently own.
I need to do
and
that
then
as well.
See, that's the other part of I kind of have some of them in there, except 90% of those are TV series,
Yeah,
which I'm looking at. But yeah, I want to go through those and my books and kind of get all those settled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
Let's see.
final thoughts though.
I wrote down a couple things, just more like notes for me for next year, but I'm gonna read them out loud so there's a record of it. Kind of with the books, like you were saying, how you got Gone Girl you read. Like I wanted to read more like the Da Vinci Code, like the Dan Brown series,
Yeah.
like Jurassic Park, and like the Tom Clancy series. Like I would like to read those.
I would like to.
So that's kind of on my list. And then kind of to keep track of that, I use that Goodreads.
Goodreads.
It's free,
an app?
but yeah, it's an app, or you can do it on your computer too. It's like it gives you the book, a rating, and if you read it, if you're currently reading it, or if you want to. So it's like super simple.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, that's perfect.
Might have to get that.
I'm just reading through my notes. And then I need to keep excellent underlined track of movies for next year. / ones that I want to see, that I have seen, and
that
stuff
I
like
want
that.
to see.
Yeah,
I need to make a list.
the making a movie list is always like it's the biggest list ever. And then I kind of had a note for everything. So there's the books, there's the movies. I want to play / complete / platinum more games, / finish games that I've already started. So like Arkham Knight, I still haven't finished 100%. And it's like I'm right there. I'm like, God, just do it. So I want to do that a little bit more. And then this one's kind of just almost like a New Year's resolution: is do / go to more trivia.
Okay.
Just because like the ones I've gone to, I'm like, oh wow. It's just like, okay, I knew that one. Or if I'm like they're doing it and we're late, I was late getting there. It's like, all right, I knew that one. I knew that one. It's like, God, come on.
Yeah.
So that's just something.
Yeah, more trivia though. I haven't gone to trivia since the Whip.
Which I remember going to that.
Yeah.
Even that was fun.
Yeah. Because there was only 2 teams there, so we were bound to win.
Get
One of our
something.
team was going to win. Yeah, but my New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I would include those as my New Year's resolution.
I want to do at least 50 movies, or 52, one a week, is my goal for movies.
Yeah,
Because the 100 was
that's
is
a
a lot.
lofty goal.
and I did it, so I'm
you
good.
got it, yeah.
I'm good with that. But I would like to read 50 books though, so that's just under one a week.
Okay, and not like
And
the,
I'm counting.
not
I'm
like,
counting graphic novels as one, but I'll also be
that's
doing.
what I was gonna say. Not like a comic book, which is like 20 pages.
No, yeah,
like that doesn't count as
you
a
need
book.
the whole
either
graphic,
the whole volume.
yeah, or an actual book. Which I think out of the 50, I'd like 10 actual books.
Okay, it's a good.
So I think I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, just not watch the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, there's
the same movies or.
There's a ton of new stuff out there that
Yeah.
I can watch.
I think that's,
even from last year alone.
I feel like I just want to rewatch stuff if we're gonna either do it on this or the next show. Like that's the only excuse I have.
So are we going to? Well, yeah, because okay. No, yeah, I agree with you.
Because I already
I
watched
thought of
Parks
something
and
and
Rec.
I'm like, well, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the big one's the 50, I think.
The books.
Yeah. The movies, I think I could.
movies, yeah.
I'll do 50 no matter what. I think.
Oh yeah,
easily.
I've been going back and forth about that AMC one where it's
$20
$20 a month and you could see 12 movies, like, because it's 3 a week.
Is it really 3 a week?
So I mean that's
if you
unless
watch
they're changing it, but
3 movies, that one week you can make your
exactly.
money back.
Yeah.
I might have to.
Hell, one movie because you can do like IMAX and stuff.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't like IMAX that much though. I like the screen. I like
Yes.
the recliner though.
Everything else about that.
Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, I thought maybe keep track of. I'd like in our next episode is going to be the preview. Keep a track of those movies that I want to see and actually go see them because I think I missed a few this year.
I have it in my the Excel sheet. It's like it's a website that actually where I got this one from, like where I got this list. It lists
all the upcoming,
all the release dates for the theater. Like every movie, so it's pretty comprehensive.
Yeah. I feel like I did hit a lot of the ones I wanted to see, but there's a few stragglers.
Oh, yeah, all the ones that I really wanted to see, yeah, I definitely saw. But there's a couple where it's like, I want to see that, but I just either never got to or.
And I think this would be the year to do the $20 though, just because there's.
There's
so
so
many.
much.
I would see movies twice.
Which
three times.
watching Avengers, I'm like, it's only like 2. Well, actually, no, 5 months, but Captain Marvel is only 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my final thoughts and my New Year's resolution.
Yeah. So I think both of us is definitely attainable.
Oh, and to get the new show started. At least record something on it.
Because I think we got the 1 and 2.
I got
more
one
or
filled
less.
out.
I think I have.
I didn't fill out.
I have
the
half of
second
1
episode.
and most of 2.
Okay. I need to figure some of them out.
So yeah, that's yeah. The new show's definitely on the list of what's coming next for you guys.
Yeah. But so that's been our show tonight. Hope you enjoyed it.
You can follow us on social media and our website, timandtonytalk.com. And remember, share this with your friends, even one person.
Just one
one
person.
person.
Yeah. And make sure to join us next week for the Mild Manner movie review when we talk about our 2019 movie and television preview.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks for listening. I'm Tim.
And I'm Tony. We are the Dynamic Duo.
Good night.
Never, never do.